What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crackin' Packs MTG. Today we're going to take a look at the hottest new card game on the market, Riftbound League of Legends. This is the first set, Origins. We're going to open this up, see what it's about, and you guys let me know in the comments what you think, or if you're going to get into the game. Outside of Magic and Pokemon, this seems to be the like what everybody's kind of transitioning over to. Like a lot of the guys that play some of the Bandai games and a few of the other not so big games. I'm not gonna say Flesh and Blood's not big, but a lot of the players that play it have mentioned to me they're gonna move over to this. So we'll see how it goes. League of Legends is a huge IP, and lots of momentum behind this. So we're just gonna take a look at the cards and see how we feel about them. So those were the commons. The set symbol is at the bottom there. If I get the camera to focus. And now we're on to our uncommons. And I'll try to remember the entire rarities here because I know there's epics. I'm gonna guess this is the rare symbol there. So we got a V, destructive. Ooh, the boss. Okay. And a Fury Rune. So the foiling is really subtle on these. They are made in Japan, so like our Japanese made Magic foils, the foiling is a bit more subtle than what you're used to sometimes. 14 card booster packs. I've yet to play the game. We got some of the demo decks in, but the mechanics seem a little more complicated than some games. I could be off on that from just kind of being a fly on the wall watching other people play it. It does seem that way, but haven't dove into it yet because I want to, if I do it, I want to do it right, dedicate enough time to it that I can actually learn the game properly. Confront, Primal Strength, Malzahar, and a Chaos Rune. You can get alt art runes, and they're like textured almost. Gorgeous cards. I don't know if that's one per box or if they're inserted at a different clip. We'll see. If we get one in this, I'll say it's probably one per box on average, but I don't know. Rebuke, Forge of the Future. Here's our uncommons. A foil rare, Karthus. Tome. Ooh, there is our first epic. Foxfire. What a beautiful card. Then a cute little sprite. You can also get the alt arts and the overnumber rares, or whatever you want to call it, the overnumber epics rares. Just the really fancy cards. Psy Scout, Windwall, Whirlwind, and Warwick the Hunter. Wraith of Echoes. Ah, it's Teemo. What a cute little guy. And the runes. The runes are like your resources in this game, kind of like lands in Magic. We have a Rune Prison, Magma Worm, Gust, Vanguard Captain, Bundle Tree, Vanguard Helm, Unlicensed Armory, Shin, Madden Marauder, and a Recruit. So let me know if you're going to try to play this game or if you're going to collect cards just because you're a League fan. I'm curious to see where it goes. It seems like in 2025, all card games have a little momentum. People are excited about, but they get a set 2-3 in, and people kind of give up on them, or the developer kind of pumps the brakes a little bit. So I'm curious to see what happens with this one. Flame Chompers, Soul Gorger, Sona, and a Calm Rune. Of course, you got a little rules card that comes in some of them. 24 packs in a box. Not 30, not 36, but 24. Fight or Flight, Daring Poro, Stealthy Pursuer, Synthria, Call to Glory, Caitlyn, Albus, and a Rune. Let's keep on trucking, y'all. Pit Crew, Fight or Flight. And if you guys have played the game, like, let me know what it plays like. If there's any similarities between this and any other TCGs, that way maybe I can wrap my mind around it a little easier. Like, I go in and like, yeah, this plays like such and such game. Ravenborn Tome. Something was on the card there. Radiant Dawn. And Recruit. This one's not one to open. All right, Jeweled Colossus. Looking for a big hit. We haven't got anything quite yet, it doesn't feel like. All right, Ride the Wind. Kiana. Progress Day. Oh, I thought this was going to be it because I said we haven't got anything yet. I thought one was going to show up. Lots of cards left, though. Lots of packs. Plenty of time to get there. Call of the Week. Back to back. Here's our foil. Sigil of the Storm into a Darius. Loose Cannon. That's Jinx. And then a Recruit. Charm. Mobilize. Stalwart. Poro. Kraken Hunter or Kraken Hunter. Dr. Mundo. Woo! There it is. There is our Chaos Rune textured overframe. Whatever you want to call this. It's so sick. Probably my favorite cards in the set so far. That's probably just because I haven't opened any of the gigantic hits. But you know what? We'll take what we can get. Commander Ledros. We got Ari. This is an alt art. You can see it's textured there. Very nice. Mind Rune. And the alt arts also have an A by their set number as another way to distinguish it from the normal cards. Try to get the camera to focus a little bit better. The camera's being kind of ornery today, but what can you do? We got Fiora, Sunderer, Death Bloom Predator for an epic, Body Rune. Looks like we're about halfway through this box. I think we're doing pretty solid. Pretty solid. On Guard, Pocket Cup, First Mate, Windfall, Tide Turner, and a Recruit. Nothing much happening in that pack. We got the Brazen Buccaneer, Faithful Manufacturer, Spoils of War, Bilge Water Bully, Pack of Wonders, Solari Shrine, and then a Miner. The card stock in this is very, very thick. Almost, if you ever played Final Fantasy TCG, almost to that extent, but less plasticky, if that makes sense. Oh, we got a Pouty Poro. Call to Glory. Hidden Blade. Block. The Harrowing. Tasty. And a nice little epic there. A Time Warp. Take a turn after this one. Benches. It's almost functionally identical to the Magic Time Warp. Take an extra turn. Funny how that works, right? Legion Rearguard. Call of the Week. Scrap Heap. And a Orb of Regerts. Tryndamere. And we have a very cool looking Victor. So I don't know like the value of these cards. TCG is not a very good barometer right now. There's a lot of these cards that aren't priced yet. And the ones that are priced, I feel like, you know, always pre-release prices are inflated and not a good good metric of what the card's actually going to be worth. So hard to get a bearing on that. We got another epic here. Very nice dragon. Down to our last couple packs. Thank you for joining me on this one. I know it's not Magic the Gathering. I thought some of you might be interested in it, and if it's your first time here, just because I'm doing Riftbound, well, thank you for joining. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'd appreciate it. Rune, the Wild Man. Thousand-Tailed Watcher, Body Rune. Hopeful. Back-to-back. Defy in foil. Blitzcrank in passive. Thundersong. Oh, we got 2 more packs than I thought we had. I thought we were down to our last 2, but there was 1 hiding, so it looks like we got 4 left. And we're dropping cards everywhere. Things are getting out of hand here. Things are getting out of hand. We have an Eager Apprentice, Machine, Misfortune, and an Order Rune. I think we should have 1 more alt art. At least, hopefully, we should. Let's see if it shows up in this one. I saw a little bit of shine in the back there. We got Volibear, Snapvine, and it's an epic. It's Seal of Unity. That's a really cool looking card. Or I may have missed the alt art earlier in the box. Who knows? Like I said, it's really really early first look kind of thing here. Getting the vibe. Raging Firebrand. Unforgiven. Nope. There is our other alt art. Sheesh. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Last pack. Last pack luck. Last pass luck. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. We've hit our alt arts. If this is anything like a lot of these games, you have your hits. You get your alts, and then that's it. They're seeded to a certain extent. Back alley bar, mutation, and an order room. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. And if you want to see more content that's not Magic the Gathering, leave me a message. Say, hey, I like this. Keep doing it. Anyways, peace out. Love your faces. Bye.